Today we're going to take a look at the Asrock Desk Mini, and I mean...
Whoa, look at the size of it!
It's a little one, alright.
Welcome to Tech City. This is Brian coming to you guys today with a review of the Asrock Desk Mini 110W solution. Now this thing comes in at a very competitive price at $140, or at least that's what I could find it for. And for that price, you get the case, you get the mini-stx motherboard, you also get the DC adapter and the wireless module. Now as I alluded to in the intro, this thing is really small. It's 5 by 5 inches. And comparing it against the mini-ITX rig, my SG13 Silverstone case there, you can just see how much damn smaller it is than something like one of the smallest mini-ITX cases you can get is. Though what I really love about this unit is the ability to customize it the way you want to. With me, I decided to opt in and use a G4500, which I picked up used for $50. Also picked up an 8GB kit of laptop memory for DDR4, which came in at $30. And I'll stop right there. This thing uses laptop-based memory and not desktop-based memory, which is a good thing in this solution because it uses less power, and it also comes in generally cheaper than the desktop memory. And for the last piece, I put in a 240GB SSD from Silicon Power, which I picked up for $60. After I put it all together, which was extremely easy to do, I now have myself something little but still powerful enough to do things like streaming, use as a home theater PC, and even gaming. And you're probably thinking, gaming? How the hell does this thing even game? Well, it actually has the HD 520 graphics on that Pentium G4500. So let's take a look at what this thing can actually do.
I just want you in my possession. Never giving up, no fight. Not letting you out of my sight. Never giving up this time for real. Oh, break up.
So you see that HD 520 graphics on the little Pentium was handling some of those easy to play multiplayer titles perfectly fine at 1080p with a blend of medium to high settings. Now another thing that I love about this unit is you can do differently to what I just did. You can put in like a 6700 there, and you can also put in some more memory like 16 or even 32GB of memory and have yourself like a mobile 1080p video editing station. And if you're not even putting in effects, you could probably even step it up to like 4K. The one thing I'd love to see on this unit would be the option to overclock the HD graphics. I couldn't actually find it there in the BIOS, though I'm pretty sure that's a limitation of the H110 chipset itself. Looking at the back of this unit, you've got two USB ports there. Besides that, you've got the Intel i219V solution, which is very solid for something this small. Above that, you've got a COM port header and also display and HDMI outs. And then further up, you've got the DC adapter power jack there. Moving over to the front of the unit, you've got the power switch. You've also got USB 3.1 Type-C and Type-A. You've also got a mic in and headphone out jack. Then moving on to the rear of this unit, you've got the option to VESA mount it if you so wish to. Though overall the case has a lot of ventilation, so it shouldn't have any problems with overheating. Now one extra thing I'd like to see with connectivity is probably the option for 2 extra USB ports and also an optical in if possible. Let's talk about what I like and dislike about this unit, and really there isn't a lot to dislike, except those things that I quickly mentioned before, maybe an extra 2 USB 2 headers there, and possibly an optical in. But besides that, the Desk Mini is a phenomenal solution for the price. Installation was an absolute breeze. The build quality is very solid. The included power brick is pretty big, though it will do the job, and it is very easy to port around, considering the overall size of this unit, even with the power jack, is really small still. You can also fit in the desktop CPU fan, which is a big plus because you won't have to go out and spend any extra money on a CPU fan, and you'll be able to use those desktop CPU solutions. You've also got the option on the back there to mount two 2.5-inch drives there up to 9.5mm in height, so most SSDs and laptop 2.5-inch solutions will fit perfectly fine on this unit. And then lastly, you've got those two M.2 support slots there, one which generally is taken up by your Wi-Fi, and another if you want to use an M.2 SSD solution. However, if you like Wendell, you can even take it a step further and use those two M.2 slots into a PCI 4-speed connector and have yourself some PCIe connectivity there if you wish to. Though ultimately, I can highly recommend the Desk Mini, especially considering the price and what you can do with it. And also, if you like this video, please give it a big thumbs up. And also, if you have a Desk Mini or if you want one, what would you do with it? Let me know in the comment section below, and I'll catch you in the next tech video very soon. Peace out for now. Bye. 1080p perfectly flying. Of that, you've got the DC adapter jack.
Oh, I got mini.